Ooh. Well, this looks pretty. I don't even know what this is. So I got given this key by the developers of this game. And I thought it looked pretty cool. I thought it looked pretty interesting. It kind of gave me a Stardew Valley, Thimbleweed Park kind of vibe. So I thought, you know, might as well try it out. I'm going to try it out as a video rather than streaming it, just because then I can play more of it in one go, rather than having to kind of split it up into little things. So we're going to have a little go of it today. I'm going to do new game. Oh. What is this? Can you guys... I don't know if you will be able to hear it. I hope you can. I think you can. We have a train. That little light glow though. Oh. Who are you? I thought Grandma would meet me here. Maybe she forgot about my arrival. Oh, maybe. I'm your grandma. I did not forget. So I think it's a, like, I know nothing about it. It's obviously a click and point game. I can't go this way, can't go this way. I can look. This used to be a ticket office. I remember Dad buying tickets here. Okay, so we obviously came from here. It really reminds me of Thimbleweed Park. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me see if I can turn the volume up, just in case. Hang on. Sound. There we go. Sound. Oh, beautiful! Probably a little bit too loud now. There we go. Okay, I think that will do. I think we're okay with that now, so I can resume. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's just go down this way. God. Nothing. Is there not even anything to look at? No. Where are we? What is this? Letter. Let's read. Can I read the letter? This is a letter from Grandma. Okay, I want to read it. Can I read it? She invites me to visit. Is this going to be an envelope? Oh, thanks. Thanks for letting me know it's an envelope with a letter inside. I hadn't guessed. Right, let's go find Grandma's house. Oh, this beehive is so large. You have to be careful with bees? No, not the bees. I bet we're going to get stung. No. Maybe. Oh, I don't want to go near it. Okay. So this was the wrong way. There's no map. Oh. I think if I... Okay, if I double click, it makes that go quicker. That's good to know. There we go. I can feel that this is already going to be slightly slow. This is cute. Is this Grandma's house? I took the wrong... I mean... This looks like... What, from the looks of this, is a house that has burned down years ago. Plants are taking over the place. I don't have to go there. That place is dirty. I know I don't have to go there. Where is Grandma, Fox? Where is Grandma? Did I completely take the wrong turn? I might have. Can I go over? Oh. Complete devastation. I'm surprised trains still stop here. An old... Oh. What is... Oh, okay. That's pretty. Okay, so it must be this way. Maybe we do have to get attacked by the bees. Maybe that's like part of the tutorial. Or maybe I just missed this little arrow here. Fantastic. Oh, gosh. Oh, yep. Yay, I made it here. It only took how long? 4 minutes. You know, that's all. Let's go see Grandma. I want to live in a cottage. Oh, I want to live in this cottage. Grandma loves sitting on this bench. I am Grandma. I'm not thirsty yet? Okay. Let's go inside. Grandma! Here I am. Oh my god. That's cute. Look how much you've grown. You've turned into a real beauty. I should put like a voice on for Grandma. Look how much you don't look like much of a wolf cub anymore. As in your childhood. I'm not going to do that. But Grams, I've never resembled a wolf cub. What? But of course you did. Look at you now. You're a fox. You're so beautifully slender and fiery red. You weren't named Leah for nothing. You're our sunbeam, huh? Okay. Oh, Grams, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me too, Grandma. Oh, what am I doing? You must be hungry after your trip. Look at this, all the cakes. I've made a pie. Your favourite. Let's have some tea and you'll tell me everything. Get a tea out of the hutch, okay. Okay. I don't think I even got it. I have a tea! This jar is absolutely empty. A bottle is of an unfamiliar liquid, blah 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 blah. The jar's empty. Do you have any more tea? Do you think you could run and get some from... No! He's an expert for gathering herbs and making it into tea blends. I remember his den under the oak. I was so terrified to go there. Don't be ridiculous, it's not scary at all. That's what you think. Do you remember the way? And... Wait, you were just a little fox back then? And back... Why can't I speak? I think it's the writing. I think it's like putting me off from being able to talk properly. Maybe it's just me. What do you... Oh no, what am I waiting for? Okay, thanks, Gran. Cheers, mate. I've got something for you. What? If you could walk quicker, Gran. Now, where have I put it? Ah! Here! It's a key. Grandpa has left this key for you. He asked me to give it to you when you come. Did he mention what the key was for? No, he didn't, but I believe you'll figure it out. I'll have to look around the workshop. Thanks, Gran. I'll have to look around the Gran shop. Well, I'll be on my way then. Be back soon. Okay. So now we have to... Where's the... Here. Right. Run. Should I get water? Oh. This wasn't here last time. Okay, so... Whoa. Just like in my childhood. My favourite workshop. Okay, so this looks like... It must go... Ooh. Seems like Grandpa has left me his diary. I remember him writing in it. I'll try to keep a diary too. This might be useful. Yeah, this is... Some pages are torn out. Oh no, I'm not reading that. And so we agreed to move to the village. After all, this place is so quiet and peaceful. We need nothing more. Greytail, my high school friend, told us about a vacant house that we could buy back in his home village. And it turned out pretty cozy. Yesterday, Greytail told me there was a solution. Sure enough, he showered me with complicated terms, and I barely understood half of it. What matters is a solution. We're setting out first thing tomorrow. It's been more than a week since our return, and he just locked himself in his house. Our quest has been on for years. A mere week is nothing. Still, even the suspense is killing me. We embarked on another trip today, much farther this time, beyond the lake. The local forest is much more ancient, but oddly enough, there are settlements here too. Greytail has been talking to an old lady by the river until, well, into the evening. This is where we stayed for the night. We'll be on our way home tomorrow. We'll go herb gathering weekly now. Greytail keeps reassuring me that the solution is getting closer, but all I see is it drifting away as days go by. It's been more than 2 months and he's still struggling to find the right formula. Fire! Everything is burnt down, and he hardly seems to notice. He said he'd moved to his grandpa's old house, and the next day he was pulling me back to the forest. He was telling me something about the mines beyond the lake, but I was still shocked by what had happened, and was hardly paying attention. 6 months of work burned down in an hour. We spent almost a week in the mines, but it was worth it. We came back home with new ingredients, and in another 2 days, Greytail came to visit us and left us with oh so long-awaited gift. Later he explained to me it was temporary, but it was still a lot of work ahead of us, but it was still much more effective than anything we tried over the years. Oh my god. Greytail suggests a trip to the mountains. I too have heard the old lady telling stories of a temple in the mountains. Maybe we'll find a solution, but for the first time in all of these years, we're actually enjoying life. I'm thinking of a transfer to the airport closer to the village so that I could spend more time with my family, and it looks like we have a baby on the way. Ooh, so that's that then. Cool. Oh, okay, so we have old entries, then obviously new entries. Now I'll try to keep my own diary. Oh, a pile of various boxes. My first entry, no. No, okay. I haven't been to Grandma since my early childhood, but recently she invited me to visit in the village summer holidays. I was so happy I could hardly wait until the completion of my studies. After a long night on the train, I got off at the Hillshire stations and hurried to Grandma's house. After all these years, she hasn't changed a bit. She's still as sweet and kind as I remember. We decided to have some tea, but it turned out that she has run out of it, so she offered me to get some from Corsac. I remember that strange old fox. He is a local herbalist and lives in a house under the tree he calls the Den. In my childhood, I was so terrified to go there, even with my grandpa. Corsac seems a little strange to me, and I felt uncomfortable in his den, but by the lack of tea I kind of relate to her that way, that the lack of tea is going to make me want to go somewhere I'm scared of. Maybe it's not going to make me read that writing anymore, because I am struggling to read that. Is there anything in this box? Nope. Okay, I think we're done here. Oh. My grandpa's knife. As I remember it. Okay, cool. Can I take this as well? No. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. I reckon that's probably everything. Yeah, that's probably everything. Right, so let's go and find, I'm assuming Corsac, and get some tea. Boy, this axe has been it's been real stuck in this log. I mean, well done. What? Oh. There's no wick and no oil. Okay, so we're gonna have to get some wick and oil so we can have a look down there. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's go and get ourselves some tea. Imagine a video game literally being based on... Which way is it? Oh. Okay. Oh. Can I get wax from there? No, okay. Okay. No problemo. Let's just go and find... Wait, is it even this one? I swear to God, if I get here and it's not even this one, I will cry. I won't. But it's not. It is now making me want a cup of tea, to be fair. This must be it. Right? Okay, thank you. Oh. There's nothing in here. What is that? What do you think you're doing? You think since you're a black cat, you can do anything? Please be my friend. Well, then sit here all by yourself. No, be my friend. So formidable. His paws are huge. I want him to be my friend. These frames used to contain pictures. Okay. Smells like mint. Can I have some? I want some mint. Oh, for God's sake. I wish there was a map. That's something I needed, a map. Like, surely at the train station, there could have been a map or something. I'm assuming it's the, like, north from the grandma's house. What do I assume? Like, okay, come on. Yes. Oh, finally, we have some form of arrow. Corsac! Great. Honestly. What is this? Oh. Oh, should you be doing that? Raspberries. Ew. I don't recall this burrow being here. Okay, well, let's just go at the top. Let's see what's up here. Nothing. I am not reading you. I think I have to. This curtain used to be snow white. It's faded from the bright morning sun. Okay, so this is quite an adorable game, but at the moment, I think I'm not very good. Oh, anyone? Discontent grunt. Me. How are you? The burrow, the nest. Oh. Oh, okay. How are you? My name's Leah. How do you do? Humble grunt. The burrow. Say, how long have you been living here? I don't remember this burrow from before. Irritated grunt. Oh, God. This used to be our house. What, the nest used to be our house? I mean the nest on the tree. Oh. Oh. Farewell, grunt. Such a nice interlocutor. What was that word? Oh. This used to be some fish in this swamp. Grandpa used to troll them. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Hi, my name's Leah. I've come to get some tea from you. No. Oh, no. Oh, okay. In short, I came to Corsac's for tea, but he's refusing to let me in. The door won't open, it's locked from the inside. I have no idea how to smoke this old fox out of his den. Never thought a tea trip would turn out to be this tricky. I mean, smoke is coming out from the chimney, so the herbalist must be at home. Can I put something in there? I could ask the bird to, like, go in. Oh. Oh. Imagine we have to... Oh. Maybe he's hungry? No one answers when I knock. I think someone is home and blah 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 blah. Okay. Let's go. Like, what? I wonder if anyone can catch anything here now. Little froggies. Maybe those berries. The raspberries? Maybe we could get some of the raspberries? I don't really know. Can I do anything? My heart, tell me about it. My heart is in my mouth. Same. Can we talk to the bunny rabbit? I don't want to do it without tea. You don't want to talk to the bunny rabbit without tea? Okay. Oh, I can't go this way anymore? What the hell? Can I just get more of these? I don't want to eat them. I can eat. Okay, fine. Maybe we have to. There's only 3 left. I don't know. Delicious raspberries. Okay, come on. Come on. I know you can eat it forever. Just eat one more. In before, I come back to it and they've grown back. And it's all fine. Maybe I could, like, give him the letter. No! No! I know it's useless. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I'm not strong enough to rip. Okay, well I can use my knife to rip it off. Why do I need it? Yes! I have a leaf. Such an enormous leaf and umbrella burdock. Can I put the leaf on there? Is that even an option? Yes. Excellent. Now he'll be able to open that door. A little smoke won't. I'm going to have to disagree. Aw. The chimney must have gotten clogged with leaves again. I'll have to unclog it later. Well, I'll leave the door open to air the den. What? Okay, are we gonna just go into his house? Because I don't think we're meant to do that. No! I don't like reading that text. It's beautiful text, but I don't like reading it. Good morning. My name's Leah. My grandma Fenya has sent me to get some tea from you. Come a bit closer, child. I can't hear you. Shouts. Good morning! My name's Leah. My grandma Fenya has sent me to... Nope, still couldn't hear a thing. Louder, please. Oh, come on. My name's Leah! Can't hear... Oh my god, what's wrong with him? Oh well. Hope springs eternal. Marvellous. So how am I supposed to tell him what I need? It's been a while since I've become a little on the deaf side. At least the mice don't bother me anymore. Can't hear them scratching all night long. You must have come to see the old herbalist and his den. No, actually Old Corsac has something useful for everyone. Healing herbs, magical roots, dried worms, grasshopper legs. That is creepy. And love potions for young foxes. Do not tell me this is going to turn into, like, a love thing. Thanks, I can manage without. So, what do I do with him? I don't know. I don't know. I can see this. Coals are still hot. How on earth do I explain who I am and what I need? I write it down and I show him. Is that something I can give him in here? If only it was all this simple, but it's only just the beginning. It turns out the old fox is deaf. I have no idea how to explain to him who I am and what I want. I can't reach him by shouting, but I must convey to him the reason I came, or I'm not getting any tea. How he manages to sell any potions at all and his grasshopper's legs when he's deaf as a stone is beyond me. I have to say, his den feels just as uncomfortable as it was back in my childhood. Can I, like, write him a letter? Can I give him the letter? Oh, you're Fenya's granddaughter. Then you must have come to get some tea. Too bad I don't have any. Great. I ran out of it. Now, I have to go and grab her some. But my legs aren't what they used to be. Truth to tell, I don't even know what to do. Oh, cool. No tea for us then. What if you pick your own herbs for your own tea on your own? Wait, why did I read that so badly? And I'll tell you which ones you have to find. If only I had a choice. But I guess I don't have any. You could just not drink tea. You could have a nice tea with some raspberries. Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, I know you've got raspberries. I've eaten them all. Oops, I have a feeling I'll have a problem finding raspberries. But you could have trouble with that Cotsworth. It's so popular that little remains. You shouldn't have any ado with the other two herbs. But I don't even know what kind of herbs are those. Cotsworth? Is that Cotsworth or Cotsworth? Catsworth? I don't... Please! I didn't even click! Let me read it! Well, I have to work to do. Come back when you find everything. I don't like that game. I don't like it when games have text in them that... I don't want to touch the bucket. Where there's no voices, but it still tells me what I need to have. Oh, look at that. Blueberries. Do I need blueberries? I think I might. Yeah. We have a blueberry. Let's go. We won't have any raspberries. Oh, no. No. Can we go back up here now? No. No, I can't. What are you? You're nothing. You're nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Come on. Can I speak to the bunny rabbit now? Can I have some of this? Is there any up here? I feel like there was flowers up there, but I might be lying. I was lying. Get back down. Can I make a wick out of that fabric? Maybe. No. Okay, fine. Does it say what I need? Raspberries, Cotsworth, goose flower, some tutsin. What the? Oh, did that say speak to Grandma? Maybe Grandma could help me. Okay. So let's go back to Grandma. Oh my god. Grandma. Hello, Gran. How are you? How do you feel today? I just came by to see if I could be a help in any way. Oh, that was cute. She got letters. She has. Okay. Oh, a fresh newsletter. Okay. I don't need roses. I need Catsworth and stuff. I don't even know. Hi, Gran. How you doing, mate? Grandma. Gram. Yes, sweetheart. Gathering herbs. Graham, Corsac has run out of tea, but he told me to gather herbs. He told me which herbs to gather. The problem is I don't know what they look like or where to find them. Well, I happen to have a book about herbalism in my nightstand. Why don't you look there? Okay, bye. Bye. Bye now. It's dark. We have a book. A brief guide to medicinal herbs. Well, I know what's gonna be in there. Let's read it. Oh god. Okay. Since ancient times, used in traditional medicines as a warming remedy, blah 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 blah. It has a white inflorescence with 4 petals. Gooseberries can be poisonous to herbivores if applied in large amounts. So this is what they look like. They're obviously by bees. So maybe we should go back to where those bees were. Maybe they're there. Tutsin. It's an antiseptic. I wonder if all of this is true. It probably is. I imagine so. It is star-shaped and has yellow flowers. Tutsin is bushy, grows in the forest clearings and small meadows. The buds close during the night. Oh, that's adorable. And open again at dawn. And then cats. Oh, it is cat's walk because they're little kitties. Cats are strongly attracted to this fragrant plant, so this must be in the burnt place. Okay, so we have to go back to the burnt house because that's where the cat was. I'm going to assume it's there. This one I can't figure out. It says it grows in forests, and obviously do you remember to the back of Corsair's hut there was like the forest, so I'm going to assume it's there. And then you have the goose flower as well with the bees, so I suppose that's what we'll do next. And you even filled it up a little. Awesome. Okay, well I'm not going to click on that again. Let's go and get these herbs, I think.